Hello everyone, welcome back to my next video in the Slice 2024 Stars Off tournament. Today we are playing PapaDen in the lower pools. You can see the pool standings there. I'm playing PapaDen in this final matchup of the pool while Dila is playing Caesarito. And with a win, we should be pretty locked in to advancing. And we're expecting in this matchup Caesarito to beat Dila, so feeling somewhat comfortable with a win and end kind of situation. Feels like to us. Here in the draft, we are player 1, Dennis is player 2, and the thing you can notice right off the bat happened a little bit earlier, just as the draft came onto the screen, is that we let King Boo fall all the way to the 10th or 11th spot. We didn't draft, the 10th spot. Drafted Waluigi over King Boo in this game, and the reason for that is comes all the way back to lunch at Slice. A crew of us went out to go to Portillo's and eat lunch. And there at lunch, I heard Dennis say he hasn't been feeling his King Boo. He hasn't been liking it, and he even said how he felt like he overdrafted King Boo in one of the games he played and didn't like it at all. So in that situation, I'm kind of just daring Dennis to draft King Boo, try and perform. And we are also playing at Yoshi Park, so those home runs are a little bit harder to come around with, just since those fences are a little bit further away. And yeah, that's the thought process behind that. And we'll see how it works out in this game. You also notice I do rock DK Captain, this time intentionally. If you remember our first game of this pools against Dila, we accidentally had him, but now we got him intentionally over Yoshi or Luigi. It just gives us some options. You know, the park does have some pretty open, grassy areas, and we used DK now a couple times at park, even in that accidental selection of our captain there. We used him to score some runs. So I'm happy with how these things, how the draft worked out, especially getting Waluigi and letting King Boo go to Dennis. We'll see if Dennis can actually utilize King Boo. And this game's also commentated by Critnick and Sick Nasty on the main Slice stream, so we'll let them do a lot of the talking throughout the game, but I'll definitely pop in with my thoughts. You're going to see Critnick obviously got to cheer for his boy Dennis, the DC crew, and Sick Nasty tries to play along, it seems like, throughout this game. We can also hear the commentators in the booth as we're playing this game, so I'm obviously hearing what they're yelling out, and it is a small factor to take into consideration, I guess. I wouldn't say it played a huge role in deciding the trajectory of this game at all, but it is definitely something that plays a role in the entire environment. You see me and Dennis are there laughing it up. Don't really remember what we were talking about here, but you can't actually see Dennis. Let's get him on the screen for you. There you go. Remove those standings. But like I said at the start of the stream, the teams are going to be flipped here for the first couple batters until we go out and tell the commentary, hey, flip it around. So just keep that aware. You also see we got righty Pianta trying to round out that 9 spot, give us some Falcon pops. And still rocking with Luigi and Yoshi. Had them a lot, just ends up working that way. As we were the home team at Slice, and just trying to convert with Yoshi and Luigi, and Dennis, obviously a very talented competitor. We just got a player game, and we know Dennis is 0-2, so he's been struggling for sure. So we're just trying to lean on our momentum, our 2 strong games here in the pools, and try and coast to victory against Dennis. So starting things off here on offense, we got Toadsworth into Bowser. Dennis has got this lineup constructed in a way where you got Bowser into the chemistry for Bro. But here at Park, we're pretty comfortable pitching to Bowser. As you see, Luigi goes for a sick wall jump. Would have been insane if he caught it in foul territory, but doesn't make the play. And then Bowser here, inside contact, gets all the way to the wall. Very long single, but we're happy with that. We're just going to try and force Dennis to make the plays with Bowser here at the at the park. And you see here, this is where we go and tell the commentators that we flip team. So I'll let them take it from here for a little bit.
We're flipped on production.
Production probably knows that. All right, cool.
Thank you.
Gotcha. All right, Dennis is hitting, and you know what? I'm in. I love it.
Cool. Yeah, no, we're fixed now. Everything makes more sense.
Everything makes more sense. Oh, his team. We were talking about his team the whole time. It's on the
it's on the wrong side.
Whoopsie frickin' doodle, baby. Whoopsie doodle.
Hey, not a bad start for Matt still.
No.
Not a bad start.
Definitely not. We've got Berto up here. We got 4 stars. We are stealing.
Yeah, that's a crazy steal.
Here in this rundown, I'm just trying to not give up a body check. I'm happy. Well, I'm not happy, but I'm accepting of if Bowser just gets back to first base as he does here. But I just don't want to give up a body check so early on in the game with Berto looming. You know, maybe Bowser gets to third on a really good body check. We do have some heavy characters if it does happen, as it does here, but we withstand the body check. You can see there, I'm not happy about it, but it comes out in our favor in this situation. So top of our lineup here, Yoshi into DK. That's a lineup construction that we're hoping to get the DK Banana involved. And right off the bat here, Yoshi gets on base.
In Illinois, rather, only hours before the event started.
Yeah.
He was the latest.
And you see there, right off the bat, looking to start with DK. After the first one, we're not going to burn a second star. But that's a terrible DK hit to start us off.
It could be me.
I was working 20 minutes ago, I'm not going to lie. But great hit. It gets down. DK's going to be on third. Does he go home? He does.
Uh-oh. And he's there. First run of the game goes to MattGree. I hate that.
Dennis threw behind my runner there. I don't know if he has a play at the plate. I was just sending my runner. Berto would have had a tough time at home. So I was waiting for Dennis to make the play in terms of where he wants to throw that ball. And I would have been able to decide a little bit later and gotten in a rundown, which I favor myself in a lot of rundowns, or rundowns against a lot of people. So that would have worked out, I feel like, had Berto thrown home and we needed to turn around.
So it's really hard rooting for him while I'm sitting here.
It's personal.
Yeah, it kind of is.
Personal. Hey, fair enough. All right, bottom of the first. We got 2 outs, 2 balls. We got a guy on third. We put this ball on the ground, and that is a run.
There it goes. Berto grab. My. Berto doesn't grab.
All right, no problem. Gree's only up 2-0. That's a pretty minuscule lead. Not worried about it. Are you worried?
This is easy. This is easy to come back from. I mean, you did cycle through all your big hitters already.
So there, Waluigi, he delivers in the clutch as he's been doing all slice. Gets us that second run. Such a big run to get there. You don't strand that runner at third base. Luigi follows it up with a lot of what he's been doing at slice for us, which is a sour contact hit. So still not really finding the ways with Luigi, and I feel like I still don't really recognize me at slice. I haven't recognized that Luigi's been a weak point in my lineups this whole time. So that's why he's continued to end up on my team. Even though he's had pretty bad performance throughout.
Loop thing. Sometimes Yoshi's park
gets
a little quiet for a second. Should be back.
Alrighty.
If not, we've glitched the game, and now it's just us talking with a little bit of background.
No audio.
No problem.
That was a pop fly to cycle through the inning.
Or maybe our game audio is just gone. All right, whatever.
Hey, we don't need audio here.
It is what it is. Dude, honestly, it was nice hearing the game audio because for all my games, I didn't put headphones.
I didn't wear headphones either. I know.
I haven't heard the game all day. So,
quick out to start the inning.
On
classic Berto. Ooh.
Facts. All right, we got to get through this one. You know, Dixie definitely don't want her to get on here.
Yep.
Your lineup.
That right there was a nasty pitch. Here with the star chance, even though there is 2 outs, a Falcon Pop, pretty automatic. So I'm thinking go for star, just get our star back. But that is an awful star swing. And here with 1 star left, you're like, do I still go for it? Because it's still technically star for star. Or just go for the slap, or I mean the charge here, and just try and get the star back. Now I do get the push charge hit to land. Not necessarily what you'll shoot for with Pianta, but we do manage to get that nice contact with righty Pianta, get that star back. And that's a win in that at-bat, not to have ended up actually losing out on that star, just with the way it started. So works out for us there, although Yoshi does the line out immediately after.
You can draft a team of at least 5 good characters and still be like competing. I think.
Definitely.
Great pitching from Matt so far, as he does. He's catching Dennis, dude. He's catching Dennis. He's getting into reach. That's what I'm noticing.
Yeah. I mean, listen, it's very hard to get Dennis to reach as well because he's just usually a very locked in kind of guy. I think he's cycling his lineup on purpose here.
Just to
obviously.
Oh, of course.
Hey, it's the bottom of the 3rd inning.
Yeah.
So far through 1 inning, through 3 innings, we've only given up that 1 hit, which is pretty good for our pitching. Normally we're not as dialed in on the pitching, but we've been getting some swing and misses, some sour contacts. There with DK, just a bit of a pull hit, mistimed it. No one on base, we're not looking to star. Really, the slap is good enough for just a single when you're trying to get those base runners. But it's when you have those people on base with DK up that you're looking to move those runners all around the bases with that banana.
Last year I got it right. No, last year I got you with it, actually.
Yeah.
It was I had it out for you. Okay, let's... Yes or no questions, right?
Yeah, just yes or no questions.
Is it a candy?
No.
Not a candy. Okay, is it a chip?
No, it's not a chip.
Damn it. Is it a nutritional bar of some sorts?
Tell me more of what that means.
Like granola bar or something of the sorts?
Yeah.
Is it half of that chewy granola bar that you were eating earlier?
No, it's not half of that chewy granola bar I was eating before.
Damn it.
One more question.
I got one more, and it is some form of nutritional granola bar. I just need to figure out. Hey, audio's back.
Hell yeah. Welcome back.
Not the hold on. I don't think it's the hit Dennis wanted there from Boomer,
but
he got him on base.
We got a guy on. We got 4 stars.
I'm stalling so I can think.
That's all right. We're playing the back of the box here. Gree is just good at
he's pitching like crazy.
He's just real good at the conditioning.
Oh, Dennis testing Gree again.
I fucking hate this.
Oh, it just runs him down.
Why did we do that?
Yeah, I agree with Crit Nick there. Not a fan of that steal in the slightest. I think you just rock with your Birdo Star Swing. Try and get something going, and then you wrap into the rest of your lineup. Keep going with your thing. I'm not happy with the Birdo Egg to lead off an inning. I know two outs isn't ideal, but I feel like it's even less ideal with no outs just because you're going to get a single or double in 95% of cases, which is good, but not what you really want out of Birdo. You want to have those base runners on and start moving people around the bases.
What are the granola bars you brought? I'm trying to just remember the brand. That could have been a double play. Am I incorrect?
It would have been close, but I think it might have been.
Oh, man.
Unfortunate to miss that one.
I don't remember the brand of granola bars you bought. That's all I got. I just don't remember what brand it is.
So what are you locking in?
I know it's a red package. I can't just say granola bar.
You could.
Is it a granola bar?
Yeah, it's a granola bar. You said it earlier, but it wasn't part of one of your questions.
You can say there, I am pretty upset with that. The Falcon Paw missed opportunity. But we're leaving 2 runners stranded there, especially with the Falcon Pop. Sometimes you get a good enough pop, you can bring that runner from second base home. So definitely lost out on 1 run there by not getting sour enough contact, possibly 2. Missed opportunity, especially in such a close game as it is. It's like you got to be scratching across every single one of those runs. And you see here, Dennis is slapping with King Boo. I am not a fan of the King Boo slap at any stadium. I haven't seen the stats to back up that King Boo slap is viable. And so that's a win for me. You got King Boo, decent power hitter. It is Park, but it's not like it's impossible to hit a home run at Park. And, when you put it into outfield, good things can happen. There are no hazards, but you can find a gap. You can make something happen. And to see King Boo slapping when he was drafted at the 10th spot, that's a win for our draft for sure. And it also, it just makes Dennis's team a little less scary. But that also goes back to him saying how he wasn't comfortable in the draft. And you always got to be picking up on those little tidbits of knowledge wherever you are. So you're out having lunch with your future opponent. Make sure you're listening in on what's been going on in their day.
I don't think the time is right yet. I wish it was. I tried to get it against you, but I just couldn't.
Yeah, I mean, I tried hitting one earlier too. It's tough.
It's
I
so,
will-
it's
I
so,
will
it's so
say-
funny though. It's ultimate BM.
I don't want to say this too loud, but I'm kind of noticing a pattern from Dennis's pitching.
Dennis definitely.
He's got a little bit of a pattern on him.
He definitely has a pattern. He's good at changing it up if he thinks his guy knows it, though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
He'll get crazy with it, but
All right. That
bread and
that's
butter.
gonna be an out.
Should be an out. Yep.
Greaser's got to run DK right back. 2 outs. We've got Magic Koopa up. I mean, I still think you're trying to convert here. Well, obviously, but
Yeah.
yeah. I guess you probably don't want to use a star. You've
I mean-
only got a guy on first.
Yeah. I mean,
You get a guy on second. Forget it.
and
All right, nice play from Papa. We are moving into the top
of
the sixth.
It's a quick game.
It is
We're
a quick game.
flying
Well,
through
hey,
it.
The less runs and hits there are, the quicker
Yeah.
the game is, right?
It's
So,
a heater. It's very much a defensive game right now.
Yeah, I mean, well, that's a great
Great hit
that's a
from
great
Papa.
start. We were looking for someone to open the game up, and there it is. So we got a guy on. We got a reliable hitter.
Oh
No
my,
way!
What a
Oh,
double play.
That is such a brutal double play to hit into. It does go back to our draft once again. You know, we drafted 2 of the super jumper corner base, and we can afford to put 1 on each corner. And now, with neither of those base runners on, a lot freer to pitch to Bowser, especially 2-out situation. Although he does take us yard, got good enough contact, got the middle traj, probably the 3rd trajectory band. He kind of stays in that middle area and is pretty good for those home runs. And yeah, cuts the lead in half. So not good for on our front, but could have been a lot worse without that double play, without Waluigi catching that ball down the line.
Early charge. Oh, he knew he had the swing.
He had 2 of them. Unfortunate. Hey, great news. Den's still in it. He's still fighting.
Oh my God!
You know?
Yeah, Dan is way still in it. He's
You know?
got plenty of stars, and we're really trying to make something go away. For
Yes.
Gree.
Yes.
You know, if we were telling the story from Gree's side, you know, Gree's just trying to park the bus.
Yep.
You know, no more runs, just shut him down,
Just
right?
send it. Yeah.
I love telling people to park the bus.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one.
I think I don't know where that's from.
Luigi finally got it done there. He found the outside part of the bat, and that's a beautiful star swing. I mean, a beautiful swing here into this Nokia bat where we go for this star swing. Waluigi slides back safe. Dennis kind of buffered a throw over second base, and so we're taking advantage of it. We're sending our runners to the next base, but the commentators weren't having it.
I'm only saying that because he can hear me. That was such ass.
Hey, I've switched sides. I'm back on Papa's team after that mess.
Oh,
and he
he's
bunted.
bunting. I can't even
And he
imagine
bunts.
anything more disrespectful than
Wow.
this. Stealing a base because he's going crazy over here.
Oh, and
that's
then the star
really
hit.
good. That was really good.
Sends
We are
Luigi
rounding?
home. Yeah, I was like,
Uh-oh,
He's
we're
not
trying to
getting
catch him.
he's just baiting him out. So
There we end up with the double on that Pianta star hit. Just some typical base running. Get that runner to second base. That Luigi hit, I'm sorry, not Luigi, Yoshi hit out down the line. Almost lands, but Paratroopa there with the dive. Keeps Dennis at just the 2-run deficit. That would have been such a big hit to land, but it just hung up in the air a little too much.
Yep. Oh, here it comes.
When he doesn't, though, forget it. Yeah, he had 5 stars. What the hell?
Yep.
Yeah, he should have smashed
He should have
it.
went for it. He's looking for the Birdo star hit.
Yeah, he is. I don't know if he's going to put it in here anymore.
There.
Nope.
Oh,
What a hit.
great hit though.
What a hit. That's my Papa.
And so there, that at bat, we got 2 stars burnt. That's still a win for us, you know. Birdo's star swinging, just trying to get on base. Doesn't work out. Ends up burning 2 stars. Gets a single, but does burn 2 stars only for that one singular base with no one else on. So we're totally happy in that situation to get those 2 stars burnt, especially how late it is in the game. PapaDen with 5 stars. It's like a tied game at this point, really, because two runs with 5 stars is such an easy thing to do. So getting 2 burnt in that situation is so big.
And that's why you steal. That's why you steal there.
By steal. Very good.
He's proving his point.
Now,
You gotta do the fireball,
it
right?
doesn't tie it, though. It doesn't tie it.
That's true.
I don't know, but you do need to just start scraping stuff up. Believe in the singles bat. Believe in the singles bat. The right fielder is not a great player. Not a great character. So, you know, not that.
Oh,
Gonna switch
Matt
to
has
that
his
one.
number right now.
Heartbreaker.
That was just such a nasty pitch there. Get the swing and miss. Our pitching's been good to some of these shorter batters, and get the strikeout there in such a key moment. And like I said, you know, Berto burnt 2 stars. Maybe if you have 4 stars in the chamber, 5 stars in the chamber, you're comfortable going for a fireball. That at bat might turn out differently. So just getting those 2 burns right off the bat really changes things for us. Here's the star chance. Slap with DK, the obvious choice. We haven't had a lot of star chance or star opportunities for DK. Here, Dennis jumps with Berto. I couldn't believe it live, but having watched it back, it appears that he didn't mash it all with Berto running over to that ball, which in turn I think helped to trigger the jump instead of the dive. And there with Petey, we're putting that one just short of a home run. Mashing all the way around, gets Petey onto second, DK on third. MattGree, we're trusting in our star swinger. Given it the swing there, we get it past Berto at shortstop. Berto's not been doing it for Dennis, both on offense and defense, just hasn't had it. And that match star swing keeps this inning going. Still no outs. Waluigi up here. He's been one of our more consistent hitters, but with this charge pitch on the inside, we're happy there because we can steal. We know we're going to make contact on that bunt. Waluigi has a great bunt, so he lays it down beautifully, and we secure that run across home plate. Don't worry about a double play down the third base line, which is pretty common for Waluigi. Here, I want to pause this real quick. Before back up here, we know in our mind, we know that Dennis is not going to want to pitch to us here. And that's because we have 1 star with Noki. There's that runner on third base. Dixie hasn't had a good hit all game. Just not a strong offensive character. So we're ready for this inside pitch right off the bat. And you'll see, actually, instead of leaning into it, we lean away from it. We don't want to take this hit by pitch because we want this at bat with Noki. And the second time we get the pitch, we step back and we get that contact and we send it down the line. Now, we still did get pretty lucky in how that hit turned out in terms of we got sour contact since it was so far inside, but it does find its way onto the foul line and for a double. So a beautiful hit there. And see, look what Dixie does afterwards. Instead of leaning in to take that hit by pitch, we back up in the box and get the star swing down. So that was probably one of the more tactical moves I made throughout this entire game. That's why I wanted to specifically highlight it there.
Great hit to start. Yeah, this is rough. I mean, this game has a way of just like, you feel like you're doing great hit. Doesn't get on though. Wow.
Damn.
I couldn't believe that. I got the manual fielder select with Pianta, fired it over to first base, just hoping someone was there, and worked out for us. Here, when you see the drop spot there at the wall, I'm happy to just go for the super jump. Sometimes you can get a little burnt if you're at Wario Palace or the walls are a bit more curved or it's a curved trajectory hit, but that one from Bowser pretty straight on. And then you see the star hit from Boomerang, bro. I'm just not a fan of that at all. You're down by 5. Sure, it gets you that 1 run, but it costs you 1 of your stars. And Boomerang, bro, you're really hoping for that home run. You drafted him in such a high position to get that home run, and now you're just kind of relegating him to be a star swinger. One of those line drive star swingers where you could have picked up later in the draft. And getting that extra run with a home run turns this game in a little bit bigger of a way than just the 1 run with the star swing. And Waluigi cleans up there. Another big jumping play. He is making up, or he's not really, he's justifying his draft pick. He definitely, in his performance this game, outperformed King Boo by a pretty significant margin. So us drafting Waluigi over King Boo has worked out so well for us. And we get a nice righty Pianta charge. Here, Bowser bobbles it. Yoshi almost makes it all the way down to first base because I was mashing the whole way trying to avoid a double play with Pianta being pretty slow. And then it turned into a bobble. So we almost got the infield single there, but Bowser's still able to recover for the out at first. And there, DK, that's your typical banana. Straight into the outfield. We got pretty far contact and put it behind Toadsworth, actually. Pianta, such an easy score from second base. So we finally get Captain DK involved in this game.
Yeah, he's an analyst who's good at the game.
Mm-hmm. He watches his own film, which is crazy.
I watch my own film because I make the thumbnails for the videos. Why am I not good yet?
Oh, well, no. Oh, man.
That is not good. good. If you're a PapaDen fan, that's not.
PD let that one rip there. It's probably about the same trajectory that that Bowser home run had on us. And you saw Mario just couldn't get to the wall in time to wall jump it. It got out of that park in a hurry.
He's been untouchable today, has he? Hasn't he?
Yeah, I mean, I think he's in the loser side of the pool.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there's like winner's pool and loser's
Who was
pool. So.
who was Gree in? What pool was Gree in originally? Was he in the Seth pool, or was that Matty Ice?
Matty Ice was in the Seth pool for sure because they played.
Yeah. First game of the day. Okay, Dennis pulled out another out.
All right, let's
Here with this Nokia bat, exact same situation. And we know that inside pitch is coming. We're backing up. We still, again, got an incredibly lucky hit. But you see, I swung early there. And that's just me jumping the gun because I know what pitch is coming. Sometimes in those situations where you have a hard read on the pitch, you're just swinging early. And that's the case there. And basically the exact same hit. We're getting incredibly lucky both times that ends up fair. And we're sending Noki there trying to end the game. That run would have sealed the deal. Instead, we have to go to the top of the 9th here. Still think it was the right call. Thought we were going to be in safe. Pianta's up afterwards, who's done very well for us, but is a tougher bat. So, although he has done good things, he's just, he's not as reliable as you'd like. And again, King Boo here reduced to a slapper. Now, works out. And a lot of times the stuff that Dennis has done with Bro, the Star Swing, the King Boo slap, that time worked out. But just because it's working out for a single doesn't mean it's going to help him necessarily win the game. Now, down by 9 runs in the 9th inning, does it really matter? Probably not. So it's not the thing. But I mean, at the same time, like, swing of the fences, in my opinion, down in the 9th inning.
Yeah, great hit. Bases are loaded, but
the one, the only.
Toads, what's up?
We just need to not double play.
True.
And I hate to say that out loud. I'm gonna knock on some wood here. And okay, we're definitely not gonna.
So here with Bowser up, I mean, in every end of game situation, you're thinking about solely winning the game. It's a pitch situation because this home run doesn't matter. If you walk Bowser, so what? I mean, like, you don't get anything out of walking Bowser because Bowser's gonna have to come all the way around the bases to score if you end up losing this game. So you might as well pitch, hope for a low traj, hope for a strikeout. Now, in this situation of Slice where you're playing pools and run differential could come into play, that was 100% the wrong decision. I didn't think about it in time to realize, hey, I need to walk Bowser there and avoid giving up 4 runs that could affect my run differential. Now, luckily, the pools worked out to where that the run differential wasn't going to be the limiting factor in terms of whether we make it out of pools or not, and we get that final out there and end this game. But yeah, so we finish our pools 2-1 with the only loss to Cesarito. Dila actually ends up beating Cesarito in that setup right behind stream to the right of the screen, and that meant that there was a 3-way tie in our pool. And like I said, or like you saw in the graphic, the top 5 out of the 2 pools advanced. So luckily for us, there was a 3-way tie in our pool, but 2 distinct winners, first and a second place in the other pool, which meant that we ended up advancing. We don't have to go play a tiebreaker, or that run differential doesn't end up killing us. So with this win, we do advance out of the lower pools into the top 12 bracket at Slice. So we'll have the rest of our games from this tournament run coming up for y'all on the channel. Thank y'all for tuning into this one. It was a fun one. Thank you to PapaDen for playing. Had a blast, and we'll catch you for the rest of our run. Top 12 so far, looking to make a bit of a further splash in this Slice bracket.